Hey everyone, welcome back to Bryan's Mysteries and Adventures on Trail. Today, unfortunately, we are going to be talking about a very sad case and also something else. The case that we're going to be discussing, I did talk about slightly in another video a long time ago, but I wanted to cover it more, especially because I received this email from a woman who is apparently a relative of this woman, and she was upset by other YouTubers, one in particular who is, I'm not going to say his name, but he talks about gear and stuff like that, but his channel started going downhill, so I guess he started to do search and rescue type coverages as I do on my channel. And I'm not saying I want to get involved in anything, but she was very upset. She quite dislikes this man. If you were to listen to some of his videos, he is pretty obnoxious, but that's not my business. My point is, I wanted to show her respect and talk about this case. It was over 20 years ago. It was a Canadian psychologist. She was set out on a short hike after driving from Canada to the White Mountains. Now, she was later stabbed to death several days later. Her killer still remains at large or unknown. Now, on November 15th, 2001, Louise Chaput, who was 52 years old, drove from Sherbrooke, Quebec to Pinkham's Grant, where she had reserved a room at the Joe Dodge Lodge, which is an Appalachian Mountain Club visitor center, and she just reserved this room for a long weekend. And look, before we go any further, I just want to say, I don't say that I'm better than anybody else. I don't feel I'm better than any other YouTuber, but I am willing to go out and find people. I am willing to risk my life. I am willing to go out there and do search and rescue. So it does upset me when I get these calls from people that are telling me that, you know, these other YouTubers are just trying to make money off of whatever they are. And I don't know. I'm not saying it makes me any more righteous. I'm just saying that I will do anything I can to help find anybody that's missing, and despite my current illness, I will still try and do that. I just wanted to make that clear. On this tragic day, Louise, when she arrived around 3 p.m., she asked one of the AMC workers at the North Notch Visitor Center for directions for a short hike that would get her back to the area where she was camping before dusk. One of her friends is quoted in saying that she was extremely active. She used to say, "You have to earn your dinner. You have to do something. You have to be back before dark." The clerk that she talked to that day, he suggested a short walk around Lost Pond Trail, which begins just across the street from the lodge where she was staying. After she stepped out of the AMC lodge, Louise was never seen alive again. When she failed to return home the following Monday, her friends and family were, of course, concerned. They called police and they reported her missing. Authorities found Louise's car parked at Bryanmystery Trailhead, sorry if I mispronounced that, also near the Glen Boulder Trail, and across the street from the Lost Pond Trailhead. Police said that they believe that someone else has stole her keys, possibly were trying to steal the car, but they're not sure. The police found the larger of her two backpacks that she had with her. One was gone, but her hiking shoes, along with her water and chocolate, various other things, two things she always took with her, along with her, which I'll have a picture of here to show you. 2 days after she was reported missing, unfortunately, her body was found with multiple stab wounds on Thanksgiving Day, a short distance off the Glen Boulder Trail. Police reported that in 2004 that Louise was hiking on the Glen Boulder Trail, but that whoever killed her had forced her off the trail and brought her down into a clearing about 100 yards away. Her death was obviously ruled a homicide. Unfortunately, in over 10 years, the authorities still have no direction in this case. They have never been able to identify any suspects or any killers in this matter. It is important in any investigation, especially criminal investigations, for the investigators to have information that's only known to them, which is why it's important that some of these facts are let unknown. It's been over 20 years, and obviously there are many cases like this, unfortunately, but the important thing is that we keep eyes on the case, because maybe a new detective can see something that people didn't see in the past or didn't see go through in the past. That's why it's so important to keep these cases circulated and known, because there is always someone, the bad guy out there, that doesn't keep his mouth shut, and we will find this killer and we will be able to bring him to justice. That's all I hope for and pray for, and that's why I wanted to share this video with you. I want to bring this killer to justice and bring closure to their family. I'll leave all the info in the description as always, and if you know anything or have seen anything or know anything about this case, please contact the proper authorities. This is one of those terrible tragedies that needs to be solved. The family of Louise needs to get closure. She was a wonderful woman, and who could do such a terrible thing? Take her from her family and do it in such a terrible way. It just breaks my heart. I have friends and people that are able to go out and investigate this kind of thing. I'm just hoping they'll be able to find closure for this family. I want to dedicate this video to Louise, her family, her friends, all her loved ones, and everyone who suffered from her loss. I'm going to donate all proceeds from this video to helping capture whoever it was that took Louise's life from us. I want to thank you all for watching. As always, special thank you to co.ag for providing the background music. Hopefully I will see you all in the next one. Take care. Hey everyone, thanks for sticking with me till the end. I appreciate you sticking with me, and for all the new subscribers, I appreciate it, and for all the continuing subscribers, I appreciate it. And apologize about my voice. Still not doing so great, but I appreciate you all hanging with me and all your support. I love all your feedback and all your comments. I would love to get your pictures for next year's calendar, and of course, as most of you know, I am doing the coin giveaway, which just became available today, so I did get one. I will be doing the drawing sometime next week. All you have to do is just let me know that you want to be entered in the coin giveaway, or suggest a case or feedback, anything like that. That would be great. Here are some pictures of the coin that I am discussing. It is a beautiful 1 ounce coin minted at the US Mint, and yeah, it comes in a display case. It's just a beautiful coin, so let me know if you want it. See you then.